This is my experience traveling to 10 cathedrals in France and many other churches along the way. Ever since I fell in love with Gothic architecture, I've been to France multiple times to try to see all the cathedrals that I can. I usually stay in Paris and take trains to all the cities that I want to go to. One of my favorite things to do is try to spot the cathedral as the train is pulling into the station. It just feels like, wow, I've arrived, or oh wow, this really is Chartres, if I can see the Cathedral of Chartres and its towers looming in the distance. I've had a lot of good experiences with this recently with Rouen and Laon cathedrals. For this video, I'm only covering cathedrals, which is a specific ecclesiastical rank in the Catholic Church. Not every church that's big and beautiful is a cathedral, and not every cathedral has to be big and beautiful to be one. With Rouen Cathedral, I could see its spire from the train as the train was pulling into the Rouen train station. This was so exciting for me because Rouen Cathedral was the first new cathedral that I had been able to see in a long time. The view of it from the city streets as I entered the square in front of the cathedral was nothing short of epic. This is a cathedral whose facade I've heard about and seen countless times, from Monet's paintings to Instagram to YouTube. And seeing it for myself for the first time was not a disappointment. Being physically there makes all the difference. I also got to see the famously photogenic south transept facade for the first time. Laon was cool because it's on this plateau that you need to climb hundreds of steps up to reach. There are also smoother pathways that wind around the mountain, but all of them are fairly steep too, which all make for a good hike. Laon was also the second cathedral for which I got to hear bells from. And I really do live for cathedral bells. The first cathedral that I got to hear bells from this time was Easter Sunday Mass, Notre Dame of Paris. Amiens Cathedral is not visible from the train station, but it's about a 12-minute walk from the train station to the Cathedral of Amiens. So around the 6-minute mark, you begin to see the spire of Amiens Cathedral because it's the tallest in France. Beauvais Cathedral you cannot see also from the train station, but I think it took around 15 minutes to walk from the station to the cathedral, and when you begin to see it around the 3-quarter mark, it really is epic. This was supposed to be the tallest interior height cathedral in the Middle Ages. Vannes Cathedral was epic for its own reasons. I made a mistake. I went to a station called Champagne-Ardenne, which is the farthest station from Vannes that you can possibly choose, but I didn't know this at the time. Beginner's mistake. But anyway, I went from Paris's Gare de l'Est, or Station of the East, to Champagne-Ardenne. And even that far away, which is actually an hour and 20-minute walk, you can still see the Cathedral of Vannes in the distance. Its silhouette is just that distinct and also dark against the summer sky. But I didn't walk the 1 hour 20, I was thinking about it, but I took 10 steps and I thought, no, I'd rather take the tram. Sens Cathedral is truly beautiful. It belongs to this quaint town that has a quaint train station, and the Renaissance tower that topped the cathedral in the 16th century really does stand out in a very handsome but humble way, and it's exciting to see the tower get bigger and bigger as you walk closer and closer to the cathedral. This one is early Gothic, but it's really dramatic when you first turn into the square in front of the cathedral and see the facade for yourself for the first time. Not to mention, the rose windows are absolutely spectacular works of the 16th century master mason Martin Chambige. I can't wait to use footage from my new voyages to Troyes and Beauvais tomorrow and Friday. I will hopefully get better footage with the sunny days that are belonging to April instead of the dark, dank winter footage I had from 2 years ago. I also certainly hope to use the footage I got from all the other churches for longer, in-depth videos about their architecture and history and artistic aesthetics, whatever. Stay tuned and always let me know if you want me to make any video about Gothic architecture.